Okay, welcome back. Now we're gonna do some fried corn. I got about 8 ears here. I actually ordered. I only ordered four. They gave me eight, so we're gonna do this fried corn. The first thing we're gonna do is get it off the cob. Okay, and I don't have anyone to hold this camera so I can actually show you. So I'm gonna explain to you how to do this. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a knife and you're gonna like scale down the side of the corn. You want to do half of the kernel, not the whole kernel, and then you want to go back down and get the other half of the kernel. Okay, so I'm gonna do half the kernel, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like. All right, so this is the half kernels right here. Um, and this is what it looks like when you do half. Now we're gonna go back around and get the rest of the kernel out there, and I'm gonna let you see what that looks like. All right. Okay. So now this is what it looks like after we got the other half of the kernel off. Okay, so now that you see it, the corn also is gonna exude like some the milk. You want that milk in there, okay? That's fine. All right. So now that you've seen the first one, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of them, and we're gonna come back. Okay, so now that we got all our corn off the cob, I meant to tell you, in order to get the milk, you have to scrape like the cob. Like once you get all the kernels off, scrape the cob for the milk. All right. So now that we got the kernels off the cob,
I feel like falling in love.
we're gonna fry. So here I got some grease, and I'm gonna put some butter in here, and then we're gonna put put the corn in there. Okay, so we're frying the corn or whatever. It's a lot in the pot, so I'm having to it's taking a little while longer, but we're gonna season it with some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some black pepper and some salt. Okay, now when you started this, you started with grease and butter, so you're gonna let that fry. You're gonna let that fry down. You want it to kind of get brown, and then once it started to get brown, we're gonna put a little flour and just a little bit of milk in here so it won't be so dry. Okay, now we done fried your corn. You done fried your corn. We done seasoned with onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. Okay, so now we're gonna add in a little flour and just a little bit of milk. Okay, just a little tiny bit of milk. You don't need much. Okay, so I'm gonna add the milk and I'll be back. So that's about just that much of milk. That's all you really need. That's just to keep it from being dry. Okay. Okay, and then you're just gonna stir that in. Once you put the little flour and the little milk in, you just gonna stir it in. Okay, that's just that flour just kind of thicken it up, and that milk keep it from being dry. All right. After that, it's pretty much you just let it cook for a little while, and after that it's pretty much done. Okay, so after the end, after you added that milk and that flour in there, you let it cook, and it should look like this. It's done.